How is everyone today? I'm actually going to get out on the road today for a very long road trip across the U.S. We're going to be visiting a few different cities and people, and different business things that we've got to do. So it's going to be interesting. And I've not done a road trip like this since I was in college or moving back from college. But so anyway, it's going to be fun, but I will be on the road, so I will be probably a little. I won't be in my usual spot. I will, times might get a little thrown off, but hopefully not. I'm going to do my best to still come on at 10 a.m. each day, as far as I can. Of course, yeah, we'll have to figure that out because 10 a.m. will change as I drive across the U.S. So bear with me with that for a little bit. Today, I want to talk about how do we get it all done without stress, or what is kind of the optimal way to understand how to think about getting things done. Oftentimes, we hold on to what the outcome is, and that can just create an enormous amount of stress. We feel like we're responsible for the outcome. I do this a lot, and I think I talked about this before about how feeling like I have to control what the outcome is, but I have no idea how to do that or how to get there. And I recognize that. So that creates a lot of stress. So, what is the answer to that? The answer is to focus on what you know, focus on what you can do, focus on the things. Hi, Jay. When you focus on what you can know or what you can do, the conditions you can control, instead of focusing on what you can't control, right? Because we can't control the outcome of things many times, right? We can control certain aspects or things we can do, but we can't control the outcome all the time. I'm doing well, doing well. Getting ready to go on a road trip. Jay's asking, how am I doing? Okay, so what do I mean by that? It's similar to your health or to a plant, right? Or to a relationship. These same principles apply in all of these things. A good friend of mine, David Mills, he talks about this. He's very, very logical philosopher. And he talks about how if you're trying to help a plant grow, right, you don't grab the plant and start trying to pull on it, right? You don't, let's hurry up and get it to grow, right? That's focusing on the outcome, like how high is it going to get? Instead, what do you focus on? You focus on saying, okay, I'm going to give it some water. I'm going to make sure it's in the right position so that it gets the right amount of sun. I'll give it a little bit of fertilizer, and I just have to wait and let the plant do its thing. I let the plant grow, right? So there's only certain things I can't control. What type of, how fast that plant grows, how fast that variety of plant grows, or anything like that. All I can do is I can do my research. I can research and see what does that plant need, what type of water, how much sun, what type of fertilizer, right? Like how often do I water it? I research that stuff and I can take those actions, but I can't control the outcome. You see? Something might happen. It might get a blight. There might be a freeze, right? There's all kinds of things I can't control about the outcome of that plant, but I can focus on what I can control that will make it more likely to get the outcome I want. How is this the same in any kind of relationship? David likes to say that you cannot know for sure if a person likes you or not. You just can't know. And that person and that idea may change in their mind all the time. So, right, if you are trying to get into a relationship, you like somebody, you can never really know that for sure. You can infer it from things they do. Maybe they smile at you, they talk to you, they spend time with you, right? So you can infer those things, but you can't really know for sure. So going for the outcome is the wrong strategy. Going and just saying, okay, what are the things that I could do that would make it more than likely that somebody would, right? Those are the things I can control. I can be nice. I can bring them gifts. I can compliment them. I can listen to them. I can try to help them with their projects or their work, right? There are things that you can do that you can focus on that actually help, right? That help it make it more likely that that will be the outcome. But you can't control that outcome and you can't truly know it either. So, those are some simple examples of stuff that we do all the time where we focus on the wrong thing. We focus on this thing that's going to give us stress because we can't know it or we can't control it. Instead of focusing on the little things that we can do that we know we can do, right? So for instance, for marketing or something, right? There's things that you can do, small things, okay, I need to have an email list. I need to do this. I need to make posts. I need to, right? And if you research and if you hire an expert, there's lots of stuff lots of actions you can take that make it more than likely that that will succeed. But you're not going to be like, okay, well, I'm going to really try to do this post and it's going to go viral, right? And I'm going to have a million views or whatever, right? You can't control that. You can't create that. So, but what you can do is you can control the little things that you can do, and then you just see what happens. You take the action that makes it more likely than not that you're going to get to that result that you're looking for. But you can't always control the final result. So that's kind of the trick, right? So how do? We just have to take action, right? A lot of times it just comes down to taking action, to doing our research, to figuring out what to do, and then moving forward and taking action. Somebody once said that you can't fail if you just don't get stuck. And that is true because so often what happens is we get stuck. We get stuck because there's a lack of knowledge or because we feel like we're not getting the results we want, whatever that is, we just end up getting stuck. But if you just keep moving forward, even slowly, even just one little step at a time, you just keep making progress, eventually you'll get there. Even though it may take twice as long or 3 times as long as it does for other people. That's okay if that's your path, right? And you just keep going. And then if you say, okay, well, I want this to happen faster, then sometimes you need to bring in more resources. You could hire people or bring in experts or, do different types of things. But if not, you can just, as long as you keep focusing on one foot in front of the other, right? Whether that is saving your money or, finishing your education or creating a business, whatever that is, you just keep doing it one step at a time. Eventually you'll get there. And that's kind of the exciting thing, right? That you can do it eventually. As long as you just don't get stuck and you don't get stopped. So I hope you guys have an amazing week. It's a beautiful, very hot day outside here in Vegas. And I will see you tomorrow. We'll see where I'll be tomorrow. I'll probably be in another city. We'll see if the trip doesn't get delayed again. But I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.